Mumford was having a storybook wedding with her husband, Quincy Mumford, who's actually a very well-known musician from Asbury Park. But just a couple months into their marriage, she realized that she was losing all of her hair.
I realized that my hairline, like right above my ear, like pretty much just like moved up half an inch.
The doctor diagnosed her with alopecia. Alopecia is one of the most common forms of autoimmune diseases. Malin has no idea how she got it. It's a complete mystery, and there's no cure.
The worst thing about it is you don't really know what's going to happen. You might just have 2 bald spots, and they grow back in within a few months, but you might also, in my case, lose all of your hair on your head. Or it can go even farther to the 3rd step, totalis, which is hair all over your body. You lose everything.
Alopecia affects about 4.6 million Americans. And as you can see in the pictures of these other people suffering from alopecia, it's pretty traumatizing. Malin didn't want to show her own bald head, but at this point she told me she has no hair. She actually avoided the mirror.
You feel ugly, and yeah, it's scary too, mostly scary, because you don't know when it's going to stop or if it will stop.
Transitions Hair Solutions, it's in Wall Township. What they do there is very unique. It's the one place in New Jersey that does it. I actually held in my hand a 3D printing of Malin's head.
Yeah, pretty incredible right here. 3D printing right here.
This is how they start making the piece.
Got
From painting on the material, to injecting the hair, to picking the scalp color, everything.
They made plaster scalp of Malin's head, and then it was shipped to Italy, and they did a 3D printing of it. Danielle, who actually runs this shop, said that she doesn't do it for fashion. She only does it for people who are suffering from hair loss, not just alopecia, but also chemo and other forms of hair loss.
I'm, young, and I want to look beautiful and look my best.
I can only think about, like, men and how they freak out when they start losing their hair and what a big deal it is to them. It's a $3.5 billion industry for hair loss in America. So having a woman completely bald, I can only imagine what she's going through, but I would say that if a man freaks out, then a woman really loses.
I would agree with you, Tim, that I think a lot of men are very vain. I mean, you look at Hollywood, you look at some of the actors. Frank Sinatra had a wig that would change length. Like he had different wigs for each day of the month, so it would look like he was getting a haircut. What would Donald Trump do if he started losing his hair?
What do you mean, what did he do 25 years ago when he started losing his hair? Come on.